What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about wireless CarPlay. If you have a model year 2020 or 2021 Tundra, you know that we have the wired CarPlay. Basically just means you have to have the cable plugged into the truck running up to your phone in order for CarPlay to work. I absolutely love Apple CarPlay. I use it every time I'm in the truck. I love the features of it, but I can't stand the fact that I have to have my phone plugged in to the truck in order to get it to work. So I've been eyeing up these wireless kits for a while now, and there's so many different options on the market for these wireless kits, and you see a lot of mixed reviews on these things. That's why I held off, and I've done a ton of research on them, and I finally settled on one. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like $100, maybe a few bucks more. It was like 100, 110, somewhere around there. It's made by CarLinkit. Again, even this company here, they offer several different modules. They look a little bit different. I'll put a direct link for you guys to this module down below the video if you want to go this route. I've zero issues with this thing. It's been about 2.5 weeks. I specifically waited that long to make sure I was not going to have any issues before I made this video for you, but everything is working perfectly. My audio sounds just as good as it did with the wired CarPlay. My mapping, there's no lag, there's no problems whatsoever. My music comes comes right on. It takes roughly about 40 seconds for your phone to fully connect to your truck once you start it. I actually timed it. It's approximately 40 seconds, give or take, every time I start the truck before my phone connects to the module. So that's not too bad in my opinion. 40 seconds isn't bad at all for the phone to be fully functioning and hooked up to the wireless CarPlay. And every time I've started my truck, there's never been a time over the last 2.5 weeks where I started my truck and it didn't connect. So I couldn't be happier with this thing. So I'll leave a direct link for you right down below the video. I'm also going to leave a direct link for, it's a 90-degree USB adapter. I'll show you, you don't need this if you don't want to use it or install the module the way I did. You don't need this, but if you want to do it like I did here, like I'm about to show you, you will need that adapter. I basically installed it in the truck to where you can't see this. Again, I don't like wires and cables going everywhere. I like it to look nice and neat, nice and clean, and I'll show you exactly what I did to achieve that. I can't take credit for this idea, just so you guys know. I'm going to throw it out there right now. I got it, Kelly from Tundras.com. There's a gentleman named Kelly. If you're watching this, man, I got to give you a little bit of a shout out. It was he made a post on that website of how he installed his this way, and it's such a clean, neat install. I saw it and I knew once I did buy this thing, that's how I was going to do it. So Kelly, if you're watching, thanks for the idea, man. Appreciate it. All right, let me flip this camera around. I'll show you guys exactly how I installed it, what I did there, and then we'll start the truck up. I'll let you guys see how it connects, and we'll go from there. Okay, so to install it the way I did, all you're going to have to do is remove this center piece. In order to do that, it's very simple. Just unscrew your shift knob, whether it's factory or aftermarket, it just unscrews just like that. And then we have to pop off this middle section. It's only held in by pop clips, so you just get a plastic pry tool, or sometimes you can even just use your fingers depending on how well it's popped in there. There's a little bit of a groove, you can't miss it, where this panel attaches to the compartment. So you just get your plastic trim panel up underneath there and start popping it off. Just like that. And then it will literally just lift up and out of the way. Now I have a lot of wires underneath here. You have to just pick this center piece up over the shift stem. I have a lot of wires underneath here because of all my switches. But that's all there is to it. Let me get my switches unhooked here and I'll take this piece off and show you exactly what we did. All right, guys, so once you have this piece free from the truck, let me show you what you got to do. Right up in here, hopefully you can see it. I'll take a picture and put it on the screen just in case it doesn't show up well, but you can see I made a little bit of a notch back here in the console. Okay, and what that allows you to do, this is where the 90-degree adapter comes into play. It allows you to plug the 90-degree adapter, which looks like this, into the truck. And then you take the other end of the adapter, plug it into the wireless CarPlay, which looks like this. I'll give you a better look now that it's out of the box and you can see it. This little cord comes with it, so you just plug that cord into the top of it. It's model number, let me make sure I'm in frame here. Yep, model number CPC 200-U2W Plus is the model number of this module for the Tundra. Okay, and again, I'll link it down below, but just wanted to give you a little bit better of a look at it. So again, you just plug that small cord into the top of it. The other side plugs into the 90-degree adapter. And then this allows you to plug the 90-degree adapter into your truck like that. And then you can now take your wireless module, your wireless CarPlay module, and mount it down underneath this piece here. I'm gonna get some fresh double backing tape on it and I'll re-stick it. I stuck it to like the inside wall underneath the panel here. So that allows you to tuck it down there nice and neat, stick it to the inside. That little notch right there is needed for the cable of the 90-degree adapter. So you just put this back down on there. Make sure the cable from the 90-degree adapter is lined up with that notch. And you can go ahead and pop it all back down into place. I'm not going to pop it down just yet. I want to re-stick that, the wireless CarPlay. But once you do that, that allows you to have it nice and neat. It's a nice clean install. You can't see the module. You can't see any wires or cables going anywhere. The best part about it is that notch that you make in this middle console piece, you cannot see that whatsoever. It's actually tucked up underneath this silver here. So if you want to reverse this, if you want to remove your wireless CarPlay, you don't have to worry about that notch. You're never going to know it's there unless you physically remove this piece. That's the only way you're going to see it. All right, so let me go ahead and get some double backing tape. I'm going to re-stick my module down underneath there, and we'll fire the truck up. I'll give you a look at how it connects to the phone, and I'll give you a look at the features. All right, so let's fire the truck up, and I'll give you a look at some of the features on it and how it functions. So from the second that I start the truck, it's going to take approximately 40 seconds, give or take, for it to completely connect to the phone. Now, the very first time you do this, actually, before I get ahead of myself, I'll show you exactly what happens. So you're going to get the initial Toyota screen that you always get, the caution. You know, I got to be honest, I never even read the thing. So you could just click continue or let it play out like it always does. You're going to come to your main screen here, but then in a few seconds, you're going to see a screen pop up here, and it goes pretty quick. So I'll take a picture of it, and I'll put it on the screen for you, but it tells you the name of your wireless CarPlay adapter or module. That name is what you have to go into your Bluetooth settings on your phone and connect via Bluetooth on your phone to the module. You only have to do that the first time. Once you do that initial setup, as you can see, it connects automatically every time you start the truck. So here we are, we're in the CarPlay, and I'll just give you a look at how well it functions. So we're on the main screen. If you go into messaging, it pops right up. If you go into phone, pops right up. You go into maps, pops right up. There's no lag whatsoever. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, even when I'm talking on the phone, the audio is crisp, clear, no problems there at all. The music is pretty clear. We'll go into Pandora, and I'll turn it up real quick just to show you. So I don't know how well, you know, we're a country fan. I don't know how well that's going to turn out on the camera, but the audio is perfect. It's just as it was with the wired CarPlay or before the CarPlay. Couldn't be happier with this, guys. So if you wanna do this, if you want to make your wired CarPlay wireless, I highly recommend this module here. Will be linked down below with that 90-degree adapter. Give it a look. Once you do that initial setup, as I mentioned, you don't have to do anything else but start your truck. It automatically connects, takes about 40 seconds or so, and you're in. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Again, Kelly, if you're watching this, I appreciate the idea, man. It worked out awesome. Couldn't be happier with it. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. We'll get them addressed for you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.